What's up everyone, my name's Chris Hazel, and today I'm going to walk you through a few of the ways that you can use ChordAXE to explore harmony and discover new and interesting chord progressions right in your DAW. Now, if you're new here, you might be asking yourself, what is a ChordAXE? Well, ChordAXE takes the vast world of chords and voicings and lays it all out in a highly playable interface, making it fun and easy to discover new ideas. The entire plugin is built around harmony and chord structure. It presents an imaginative way to explore tried and true chord progressions and remix them to make something entirely original. So, now that we're all caught up, let's dive in and see what this thing can do. Now, I'm using Logic, but ChordAXE will work in just about any DAW that you might be using. So once you've got your DAW open, you'll want to first choose an instrument. I'm going to open Contact, and to keep things simple, we'll just use a piano. Perfect. And then up here in MIDI effects, just go to Audio Units, Artonic Music, and load ChordAXE as a MIDI plugin. And yeah, that's it. We're ready to play. So ChordAXE has two main views, the MIDI view and the mesh view. The MIDI view is sort of like mission control. It's going to be where you'll find most of the features that we'll explore today. Down here are all of the available chords in your current preset, and they're mapped to your keyboard in a way that lets you play each chord with a single key. And if you don't have a keyboard, you can just click on the on-screen keys. This hold button right here will enable a seamless legato from chord to chord. Now, ChordAXE comes packed with a ton of presets that allow you to explore timeless chord progressions that work as a sort of emotional framework across genres. Songs like Amazing Grace. All you have to do is browse right here. You can play in major keys, minor keys, complex minor, complex major. You just find a preset you like and play with the timing and the velocity that feels right to you. Now, the MIDI zone on your keyboard is the area in which the keys will actively trigger the plugin. Right now, it's from middle C to the C below it, and all of the white keys in between will trigger chords within ChordAXE. But everything outside of that active MIDI zone is just a normal chromatic keyboard. On the screen, you can see exactly where the active MIDI zone is on your keyboard by looking for this little bar right here. And what's cool is that you can move that MIDI zone up and down on your keyboard with this MIDI zone feature right here. So let's say that you wanted to play the chords with your left hand, but some free-form notes with your right. Just come up here, move the MIDI zone down an octave, and now you've got your left hand playing the chords, right hand free to play whatever you want. And let's say you want to do the opposite. You want to play the chords with your right hand, but you want to play some bassy, free-form notes with your left. Move the MIDI zone up. In this case, for comfort, we'll go 3 octaves. So now that we have a basic understanding of the MIDI view, let's take a peek behind the harmonic curtain over in the mesh view. Now, the mesh view gives you a fresh perspective on harmony, not just revealing which chords fit together, but how. Based on the circle of fifths, the mesh is centered on the tonic of your chosen key, and from there, the chords fan out in their natural harmonic order from left to right. This traced path represents the active chords within each preset, and as you browse through, you'll notice that the path changes. These paths, or traces, as they're called in the app, let you peer into the harmonic DNA of some of music's most iconic songs. Now, the art of harmony is voicing chords that leave and return home to the key tonic. So with that in mind, we can use the mesh to trace our own chord progressions and create the emotional framework for our own piece of music. To create a trace, just come up here, click Trace, clear all, make sure tracing is enabled, and click Hold. And click on the chords of your choice. And now, all of those chords will be mapped to your keyboard in the same way that all of the presets were. Pretty cool. Now, one of the key features of ChordAXE is its ability to completely revoice any chord to any key without pitch shifting. Unlike working with samples or chord packs, you can easily transpose your chord progression intelligently without changing the pitch register. And all it takes is a single click. So to demonstrate this, let's record a little loop. So right now we're in the key of G, but let's try E. Notice how all the notes changed, but the piano stayed in the same register. Let's try D sharp. Different chords, different voicings, but the chord changes still sound perfect. Now you can also change the pitch register without changing the tonic or shifting the octave with this voicing right here. You can also change the pitch spread so that the notes sound further apart. Right here you have normal. We'll go open a little bit further. And extra is even wider. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that could actually play that on the piano. Now, so far, every voicing that we've explored has kept the root note as the lowest pitch, kind of anchoring each chord. Root note, root note, root note, right here, root note. But what if you want the other notes to freely dance around the root? Well, over here where it says root, you can toggle it to float. And now the lowest note will float to the right pitch for your chosen key, pitch register, and spread to give you perfect voice leading every time. So ChordAXE opens up the world of chord changes in all of their possible voicings, but it also allows you to express those voicings through patterns. And just like with the chord presets, ChordAXE also has a number of pattern presets that you can explore. From simple patterns to more complex patterns, and even more complex patterns. And all of the same features like voicing changes, key changes, root and float are all still fully functional. bonus tip, you can actually come up with your own patterns by just turning off the auto patterns right here. And with both of them off, your keyboard becomes kind of like a guitar. Your left hand chooses the chord, and your right hand plays the individual notes. And if you want to record your pattern, just lock in a chord with the hold button and record your pattern. And now you can loop that pattern and use your left hand to move through the chords in your progression. And the best part is, it works with all of your favorite instruments. I hope you found this overview of ChordAXE helpful, and I'm wishing you all the best on your journey through the world of harmony.